Well, fortunately, he missed your femoral artery.
That's good.
No, sweetie. You had a knife inside of you. That's the opposite of good. Oh, you're hostile. I'd love to psychoanalyze you. Oh, yes. Be sure not to put any unnatural strain on those muscles. If you reopen the wound, it won't be pretty. So, there's a tiny ghost man here. Anybody care to introduce me? Oh, forget you. I want to analyze him. Psychoanalyses for everyone! Colorful Space Marine, stop corruption. That was the news article Locust brought General Doyle when he suggested we find you. I always thought the title was meant to describe your appearances, but now I think I get what the writer was going for. Fascinating! An AI with the ability to jump from soldier to soldier? Tell me, does he travel via your neural implants, or is it something more subtle? Well, I don't want to intrude on such a sweet moment of reconnection.
Fine with me.
I was being polite. I'm actually far more interested in important technology. Bye! Excuse me. Where did you find that rifle? So then you're sure it's man-made. Well, for starters, it isn't using human technology. It just fired some kind of modified plasma energy. Very deadly. And pretty. Alien energy source. I've seen it countless times in archaeological digs. I have an IQ of 240. A prodigy can only cut people open so many times before she needs to find a hobby. I sewed them back up. Thank you very much. It's likely it was. The Federal Army arranged a similar deal with Locust. They figured trading useless antiques for military assistance was a good deal. Do you have anything else like this? Wonderful. I'll prepare a meal out of the surrounding fungi and vegetation for your return. So, how did it go? Out of the way, doctor coming through.
Damn it.
Oh, well, that is a lot of blood. Excuse me. I've been washing your blood off my armor, so I'm a little late to the conversation. Did you say the prisoner is awake? I see. If you don't mind, do you think I could have a few minutes alone with him? Well, if you recall, he and his partners turned every one of my friends at Outpost 37 into piles of ash. Anyone sick enough to do something like that would almost certainly benefit from a, checkup. Do you know where we are? This is a remote research facility designed to study the surrounding wildlife. I volunteered at one just like it in grad school. It's got a laboratory, an incinerator, and oodles of state-of-the-art surgical equipment. Would you like to see them? His name is Zachary Miller. He's ex-military, and he was kind enough to hand over the coordinates to a nearby radio jammer. No, silly, I'm Dr. Gray. Ha! That joke. Oh, absolutely. Let me just go put him back together. You'll find his belongings on the crate over there, and that his tone is much more positive. Isn't that right, Zachary? He's all yours. Okay. Everyone's a little tense right now. Conducting research in the field? Oh, I knew today was going to be a good day. Oh, I can't tell you how nice it is to get out of the office and away from all the complaining. My leg hurts. I need blood, but I don't want to have a robot arm. To investigate the alien temple Khan's been sitting, yes, dear, you told me on the radio. Not surprising, really, emerged from the ground shortly after you and his C pulled out. Never did anything, sadly, but that doesn't mean that they won't. Thankfully, I spent time brushing up on their history in between college internships. Aren't you so happy we're such close friends? Still in the trial stages, Colonel. Volunteers are proving hard to come by. Don't mind if I do. Eureka!
Ow!
I made a discovery! Hold on! All freelancer-related people get your butts in here!
Ma'am, please, calm
You
down!
have no appreciation for modern science! Quiet! Thank you. Now say what you want about our enemies, but you can't discount their ambition. Or intelligence, for that matter. This compound isn't one of Charon's typical munitions factories or radio jammers. They're not disassembling alien artifacts here. They're trying to turn them back on. And that's how you saw seems to be their primary target. That's exactly what I intend to find out! Now, who's down for a field trip? Well, if I'm going to take a look at this tower, I'll require an escort. How about you, Simmons? You've always seemed intelligent. Well, compared to your friends. Oh no, you'll mainly just be carrying my survey equipment to the site. Actually, a 4-man team would be ideal. You wouldn't happen to know of anyone else you could spare to help us, would you? It's likely any remaining Charon personnel would have retreated after you took the research complex. Or maybe they're at lunch. I'm hungry. Caboose, if you could please, have Freckles run a thermal scan of the area.
Oh, yes. Hey, Freckles?
Yes, Captain Caboose.
Oh, yes, Freckles, could you go ahead and give me a thermal sweater to the base thing?
Affirmative.
If you put the brain of a killing machine into an assault rifle, you don't cut corners. Don't worry. My test determined that it was actually safer to give Freckles full control of the rifle rather than Caboose. I gave Caboose the rifle for about 5 seconds. What a busy day at the hospital that turned out to be. It releases confetti. It makes a fun party sound.
Tucker did it.
Right. Let's begin. This is the audio recording of Dr. Emily Gray, number 05519. Upon arriving at the excavation site, I made several observations. 1. There's a large alien structure protruding from the ground and extending into the sky. 2. It's nice and sunny out today, and I love it. And log. Well, that's Pence. Who here speaks alien? Okay, I'm just gonna take all of that as a no, so why don't you all keep watch while I investigate the ruins? Now then, let's see what you're hiding. Captain Tucker, why don't you patrol somewhere else? Why? You know, I bet you'd have just as good of a view if you joined your friends over at the base. Oh, well, then, perhaps you could find something more productive to do with your time. I don't know, practice aiming, or push-ups, or whatever it is you soldiers do. Transcribing! Please don't interrupt! Weapon, why does it all say weapon? Oh! Not now, please! I may have just made a breakthrough! What is that word? Is it... key? What did you do? It's alien. Well, say something. Tucker, do you have any idea what you just did? You just activated technology that's been dormant for thousands of years. And now I think it wants you to go somewhere. Slow down! General, the alien weapons, the vehicles, all of the artifacts we found over the years, they weren't broken, they were just deactivated! And Tucker's sword made them work! Whatever pieces they took from the alien technology and crammed into their own, likely short-circuited the equipment when it tried to come back online. Of physical strength and mental clarity, Tucker has a point. It's possible that merely carrying the sword through the portal would override the need to be strong and intelligent. What did you see? Tell me about the other side. Did you make contact? Oh, and how are you feeling? You weren't strong enough. Okay, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. We can't give up hope. The government spent ample time studying these relics, and we've only been here a few hours. Actually, they got fed up and abandoned all of their work. You have no idea. I can film wherever I want, thank you very much. That's amazing! Focus! But why test this if Tucker already has a sword? Or key? Alien weaponry for everyone! Karan's here? What? Quick, everyone into the portal. Not all of us. Caboose could... Oh, Caboose!
Hello.
I need you to hold on to Freckles as tight as you can.
Ah, yeah, right. I do that anyways. It's how I show affection.
As soon as I'm gone, drop the shield. Well, if I explain it, they'll hear me. Please, just trust me. Freckles, run command aimbot. Oh, goody, you're alive. Oh, stop. I'm not that great. I mean, the aimbot function only works about half the time, so it was really just a coin toss. In here! Should we do something?
Oh, no, he's a friend.
And you say he's a medic.
Yep. And a pacifier.
You are, without question, the most fascinating group of individuals I have ever had the pleasure of meeting.
I'm dying!
Oh, great.
Oh, the back of my head.
Oh, you couldn't have done that any sooner.
Oh, calm down. You've got a medic to patch you up later. Well, there you go. Ooh, this is certainly the most vocal split personality I've ever seen. But I suppose an eternity in isolation will do that to you. Tell me, Mr. O'Malley, when you say you wish to destroy us all, what exactly do you think you mean by that? Well, I think there's some serious issues here we're just starting to get a hold of. Nothing a little electroshock therapy couldn't fix.
Ah, I beg your pardon.
After you, handsome.
Wait, can we talk about this? I think I need to get a second opinion.
We got a runner!
You'll never take me alive. I ran track in high school.
Running only makes me want you more. What are you doing? We've got patients to save.
Yes, ma'am. Ah, my arm.
Oh, so now human limbs are a bad thing. What are you talking about? Excuse me? But why? And if we blow up the reactor,